Hey guys, welcome back to this lecture, Integrate Grafana with Prometheus. In this lecture, we will see how we will create the data source for the Prometheus in Grafana and how we will visualize the data that is coming from Prometheus. Okay, so now let us quickly jump onto the demo. So currently on the screen, you are seeing the Grafana web UI or Grafana front page. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, we need to create a data source for Prometheus. So for that, we will go to this settings icon here, and in settings icon, we will go to data sources here. Okay, now here in the data sources, we'll click on add data source. We'll select this Prometheus here, the very first. Okay, so it is adding a data source here. Now we need to provide the configuration. Okay, what is the URL of my Prometheus? So I will give, let me just, okay, now the private IP of this instance, I copied it, and the port number at which my Prometheus is exposed. Okay, I'll use the basic auth because my Prometheus is running behind the authentication, basic authentication. I'll pass the username and password here, and if you want, you can change this configurations here, like scrap interval and query timeout. So this is the configuration used by Grafana to scrape your data source. Okay, this is not something at the your Prometheus side, it is at the Grafana side. So now it's time we save and test this data source. Okay, great. So data source is working, so it is already saved now. Now let us go to the data sources again, and let's see if we are able to see it. Okay, we are able to see it in the data sources. Now let us go to the explore tab. Now let us switch the data source from Grafana to Prometheus here. Now it's time we check for the metrics that were available in the Prometheus, and now we want to see it here in the Grafana. So let us take the latest one, that is the remote metrics we were seeing in the previous lectures. Okay, so let us search for the remote, if we have any metric for this or not. Okay, let me just make it like this. Okay, so you can see now. Let us check this one only, Prometheus remote storage bytes total. Okay, if you want, you can select the labels. So this is the beauty of Grafana and Prometheus. In Prometheus, you get all the labels in key value pair in a time series. Okay, now in Grafana, you can filter the metric data based on the label key values. Okay, so let me click on it, and you will be able to see all the labels that are the part of that series. So you can select for instance, for job, for remote name, for URL. Okay, so I'm not selecting these because I do want to see the data without these filters. Now I'll run the query here. Okay, so this is the graph that I'm getting for this storage bytes total. Okay, you can change it to bars, you can change it to points, you can change it to stacked lines or stacked bars. So this is, guys, how it works. Okay, so you can select the time frame here, you can create different windows. Okay, you can add this dashlet into an existing or a new dashboard. We will see it in the upcoming lectures. Okay, you can, this is the builder mode right now, where you can drag and drop things. And now here we have the code, okay, where you can write your expression here, and based on that you can get the output. Okay, so you can, this is the one example. Now you can set the optional details as well, where you can send the legend if you want to see the custom legend or use the custom legend. If you remember, by legend it means the value which you are seeing below this x-axis. Okay, you are seeing name, instance. Now suppose in the legend you want to see the custom values, like based upon the label name. So let's say I make it like underscore name underscore. Now let's see what magic happens. Okay, it has changed to the value of name label only. So this is how legends work. You can set the time series format, table, heat map, whatever you want. Okay, you can select the range, instant, both, exemplars. So this is how it works, guys. So we were able to integrate Prometheus with Grafana, and in the upcoming lecture we will see how we can create the visualization and the dashboards accordingly. So I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you.